take a look at our starters for Denver. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. Cameron Johnson out there with Nikola Jokic. And it's Strawther in at the small forward. And for the Spurs, Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Champagnie at the 4. And as the regular season winds down, some teams must be concerned about their seeding, Greg.
Yeah, BA. For teams still on the bubble, just getting into the postseason is the concern. For the top teams, seedings are huge. They want as many home games as possible.
Now here's Fox. Lays it up and banks it in.
The defense comes at Fox hard, but he's ready for it. He knows how to stay agile and nimble inside.
Johnson a screen on Fox. Pass to Jokic. Here's Strawther. Denver moving it around. Outside Brown. Clock at 4. He buries it from 3.
Good awareness by Murray. Sees a hole in the defense and feeds the guy ready to exploit it.
Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Defensive foul.
You know, Richard, one thing you notice about Victor Wembanyama, he is even-keeled.
Yeah, and you don't see him yell. You don't see him criticize. He works on building that team chemistry. I respected players like that, the calm leadership type.
RJ, San Antonio's seen a surge in popularity. Spurs jerseys seem to be everywhere these days.
Yeah, they call that the Wemby effect. When a team has a generational talent like Victor, a lot of new fans come on board.
Jokic with a screen on Fox. Murray against Vassell. Murray deciding where to go with it. The 3. Rebounded by Castle. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. He told me there's no real way to stop Nikola Jokic. He can score on anyone, and when you try to double him, he dissects you with his passing, which is arguably his most dangerous trait. Coach continued, you can pick your poison with Joker, but either way, you are getting poisoned. BA, back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's Fox, following that last 3-pointer by Denver. Oh, there's the alley. Here's Jokic. Murray for 3. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic.
The confidence on full display. Murray recognizes ahead of time when to shoot off the catch.
Pass to Champagnie. And here's Castle. Vassell passes to Champagnie. Fox outside. The 3-ball. Rebounded by Denver.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. From deep, Johnson. And another 3 for Denver.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Fox outside. Over Murray. Fox, that's good.
Look at Fox fearlessly going inside, hunting for a higher percentage look.
Here's Murray. In his last outing with 12 points. Outside Johnson. Here's Strawther. Back to Johnson. Pass to Murray. Over Fox. And the Nuggets getting another bucket to fall.
It presents all sorts of problems when Murray's mid-range game is working. It gets the D scrambling. They got to get a body on him everywhere he goes.
Now here's Vassell. No made baskets yet. Fox, that's good. Jokic with it. Outside Murray. Puts up a deep three. And he can't get that one. For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Here's Champagny, guarded by Brown. Castle outside. They set the screen. And here's Vassell from the arc. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Great setup for Vassell, who does not waste the chances to get off a quick shot.
Murray passes to Jokic. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Wembanyama. He's got 5.
And with this kind of vision, we could see the assist numbers go sky high for Wembanyama.
The Nuggets have got 6 of 8 shots to go. Pass to Strother. There's the screen by Johnson. Strother, no good. For San Antonio, they've got 7 of 8 in the basket. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a 3-point play here. Going to the line for 1.
Defensive foul. Nikola Jokic. 2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
Look at who's out there now for Denver. Valanciunas comes in for Nikola Jokic. And Aaron Gordon subbed in for Strother. And that one misses.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
Johnson passes to Valanciunas. Denver moving it around. Outside Brown. With the fadeaway. The shot that time not on target.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Valanciunas finds Murray. Back to Valanciunas. Out to Gordon. On the wing, Brown. From the arc. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Here's Castle. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
And it's Murray with the ball for the Nuggets. They trail by 1. They set a pick from deep. And another 3 for Denver.
But defensively, the last thing you want is for Murray to get hot from beyond the arc.
Pass to Champagny. Castle a screen on Gordon. Castle outside. Launches it. And it's Denver with a rebound. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
It seemed like any time they strung together a few baskets, they just went ice cold so quickly.
Now here's Murray. Give him 8. For 3, Gordon. Vassell with the rebound.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Castle outside. And he's going for the oop here. To the inside. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, the vertical Gordon has is phenomenal. So why settle for the layup when you can just slam it down?
Vassell outside. Wembanyama pass to Vassell. Boom! He jams it straight down.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Gordon outside. Back to Murray. Over Fox. Murray, no good. San Antonio trailing here. Inside. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Fires the three. Gets the three to fall. Murray's got 11 points. And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. A line change here for San Antonio. And then for Denver, Brown, he's checked in for Johnson. Hardaway comes in for Brown. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Murray. Spurs trail by 5. Here's Harper. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. The shot's good.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score. So
now here's Jones. Down low. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
I mean, with his height and size, stopping Valanciunas just isn't an option sometimes. What a jam.
Pass to Bryant. To the middle. Here's Harper. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
For over a decade, Jonas Valanciunas has been a physical presence down low, RJ.
And he's shown that he's capable of hitting threes, but he is still at his best on the inside. Rebounding, setting screens, rolling hard, and doing quite a bit of damage in the post.
To the inside, Barnes. Bryant outside. Pass to Cornette. Let's go with a three. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant. Now just a 2-point Denver lead.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
The Nuggets with another miss. San Antonio's gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Here's Harper. Puts up a three. And it's Denver with a rebound. 51 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Back to Gordon. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Here's Harper. Pass to Bryant. Now here's Johnson. To the paint. Kicks it out to Bryant. Gordon against Barnes. That shot off. Denver leading by 4. Hardaway from outside. And Bryant pulls it down. Inside. And Barnes with a basket. The assist from Bryant.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Jamal Murray, he's been the guy making things happen for Denver. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what have you guys seen from Denver?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep watching them.
Johnson and Barnes, your small and power forwards. Harper out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Cornette in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Now here's Gordon. Outside Murray. Murray makes it look easy at the rim.
We've seen this before from Murray. In big games, too, a dynamic scorer.
And here's Fox. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Here's Cornette. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Cornette's got 5.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
On the wing, Murray. He's covered by Fox. Murray passes to Gordon. Misses the 3.
You've got to love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Fox deciding where to go with it. To the middle. Outside Johnson. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim. And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Down low. Gordon with a steal. Now Hardaway. No points so far. Najee sets a screen. Murray for 3. Oh, the 3 is pure from Murray.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Fox outside. Pass to Cornette. To the inside. Here's Johnson. San Antonio again missing. Denver leading by 5. Murray passes to Brown. Denver moving it around. It's Najee, high post. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Lets the 3 fly. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Lynx checked in for San Antonio. Holmes, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And Fox has got the ball here for San Antonio. 7-point differential. Their last game, a win against the Clippers. Looking to carry it into this one.
It looked like that game was over, but they finally kicked it into gear in the 4th. A tremendous comeback.
Denver has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Back to Holmes. Pass to Murray. San Antonio with a rebound. It's Barnes on the wing, defended by Gordon. A shot to stop the run. And Olynyk lays it up and in. Olynyk's got his first points in this one.
What I want to know is where is the rim protection? That was just too easy.
Murray against Fox. Pass to Holmes. Outside, Brown. Gordon, left side. Fires for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Gordon's got 9. Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, Do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
Such a wide open look. Olynyk's got 5 points now this quarter.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Murray. He's got 16. Out to Gordon. Denver needs to get off a shot. And there's Murray. That one's good. On the assist by Holmes. Murray's got 19 points. Fox the pass to Harper. There's the triple. And Holmes pulls it down. The Nuggets lead by 8. Gordon finds Murray. Down low. Here's Brown. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Olynyk with a screen on Murray. Box for 3. No good.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
It's stolen by Olynyk. Pass to Fox. Here's the 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Holmes with it. 11 points for him last game against New York.
Oh, this is Gordon at his best. Flying through the air and hammering home alley-oops with a little style.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Olynyk. Champagnie comes in for Barnes. Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. And Castle subbed in for Harper. And then for Denver, Nikola Jokic is checked in for Holmes. Johnson comes in for Brown. And it's Christian Brown in for Hardaway. Spurs trail by 12. Outside Wembanyama. There's a screen to halt the run. Gordon pulls it in. Gordon's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Johnson. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And, of course, you won a ring with the Cavs in 2016, Richard. Talk about the challenge of winning a title.
In a lot of ways, it just comes down to will and grit. The playoffs are an extra 2 months of intense basketball. The team that wins it all normally has the most health and motivation.
Free throw drops for Johnson.
It's a luxury to have a guy like Johnson that can bang down low and knock him down at the stripe.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Spurs trail by 13. Box for 3. Rebounded by Denver. Gordon's got 5 rebounds tonight.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one of a kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
Free throw drops for Jokic.
And the skill set that Jokic possesses, arguably the most skilled center to ever play the game.
And Jokic drops them both.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Spurs trail by 15. Castle with it. He's picked up by Brown. Wembanyama, screen on Brown. Throws it up high, and stolen by Jokic. Gordon, the pass to Murray. There's the three. Offensive rebound. And Wembanyama has the ball here for San Antonio. Vassell, right side. Pass to Wembanyama. Fox outside. Wembanyama against Johnson. They get back on track. Jokic grabs the board.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Now here's Brown. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. For three, Gordon. Jokic can't get the putback. San Antonio's gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Vassell finds Wembanyama. San Antonio moving the ball around. Here's Fox. Oh, Fox! No stopping him!
Nimble move by Fox against contact, able to slip through and get it to go.
Pass to Gordon. Outside Murray. Here's Jokic, covered by Wembanyama. Jokic with no problem.
It's almost too easy for Jokic inside. His size and soft touch make short work of the shot.
Murray against Fox. Gordon pulls it in. Gordon's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
Oh, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Back to Vassell. Wembanyama, screen on Jokic. Vassell's shot is good. Vassell's got 7.
Give lots of credit to Devin Vassell. He's really improved his game over the years.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Harper, he's checked in for Fox. Strawther's checked in for Denver. Brown comes in for Murray. Outside Johnson. Outside Brown. Three-pointer. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Vassell outside. Here's Harper. He has 6. Wide open look. Jokic grabs the board.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Back to Brown. Wembanyama against Johnson. Oh, Jokic powers it in.
And this is how powerful Jokic is, able to still score despite the contact.
Vassell outside. Pass to Champagny. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Strawther. He's guarded by Vassell. Here's Strawther. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Champagny. Now here's Castle. 4-3. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Outside Brown. Up and in on the layup. Brown's got 8.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Counted from distance.
And this is something Vassell has really improved. Now you have to guard him closely from deep.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Wembanyama against Jokic. Johnson a screen on Wembanyama. 5 to shoot. Jokic, no good. And we finished off one half of play. It's Denver leading by 14. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Welcome to halftime. First things first, a look ahead at other games on the docket tonight. For the Magic, they'll be up against the Timberwolves out in Minneapolis. That one's starting at 3 p.m. Eastern.
Two of the best in the league in that one.
What a measuring stick game. A good chance to see how good your team really is.
Switching it up now, Jamal Murray was having himself a game in that first half.
We're seeing Murray's versatility. He can do everything at the offensive end, pass, shoot, and he's got that clutch gene.
If you're playing against him in a close game, you do not want to see him taking the last shot. Thanks as always for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Really an incredible game from Jamal Murray.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
Getting underway here in the second half. Here's the 5 for David Adelman. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. Nikola Jokic is out there with Cameron Johnson. And it's Strother in at the 3, the small forward.
When you have a shooter like Cam Johnson, you're running that play with confidence.
Castle outside. San Antonio moving the ball around. Back to Fox from behind the arc. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the middle. Here's Johnson. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. 12 points for Cam Johnson.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Now here's Wembanyama. Back to Vassell. Wembanyama finds Vassell. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Nuggets.
Denver ball.
And now let's check out the highest scoring teams in the league since the All-Star break. The Nuggets, 4th.
Since the All-Star break, this squad has been on fire on offense, looking like a well-oiled machine and taking and making high percentage shots.
About a minute played here in the second half. Now here's Jokic. Pass to Murray. From downtown, it's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Castle against Brown. 2 points. That one goes.
And for a guard, Castle loves to take his game in deep and challenge those bigger defenders.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Jokic the screen. They kick it out to Murray. Just 5 to shoot. Shot from the low block. Nice jump shot. Murray's got 21 points in the game.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Here's Champagny. Castle left side. Count it. Castle's got 4 points in the quarter.
Staying strong inside. Castle got touched up there, but it didn't throw him off.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Strother. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Fox up top. Defended by Murray. Looking to get it going. And it's Fox missing. The Nuggets lead by 17. Well, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what makes him such a lethal player, Richard?
Well, for starters, it's his combination of speed and shooting. Still one of the fastest players in this league. And the exciting thing about him, Fox is just now entering into the prime of his career.
Now here's Murray. 21 points in the game. Over Fox. Murray, no good. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Cameron Johnson stays even. He said, I just try to come in and do my job every game, no matter what that looks like. And as somebody who shoots a lot of threes, some days can be better than others. So you just ride the waves while you can and focus on that next play. The next shot and your results, they'll be the results. Back to you, Brian.
Thank you, Allie. Spurs trail by 14. Here's Champagny. And he drains the quick shot. Champagny's got his second basket of the game.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Pass to Strother. Here's Jokic. And again, Denver no good. The Spurs have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Wembanyama. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Nuggets.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
Gordon, he's checked in for Denver. Free throw good, Wembanyama.
We've already run out of ways to describe Wembanyama. Alien, freak, superstar, probably not anything from this world.
Now here's Jokic. He's got 9. They still need this. On the wing, Murray. Castle against Brown. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Inside. Gordon with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. Here's Jokic. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's a big man down there. I mean, when Jokic gets ideal positioning inside, he uses his size to draw contact.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
2 shots.
Free throw drops for Jokic. And Jokic drops them both. And it's San Antonio's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Fox finds Castle. Pass to Wembanyama. too much length from Wemby.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Johnson passes to Murray. Jokic with a screen on Fox. Pass to Jokic. Look at Jokic going to work inside. Spurs trail by 11. Fox outside. Wembanyama screen. Fires from deep. And it's Fox missing.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And here's Murray. 21 points in the game. Here's Jokic. Nails the close-range fadeaway jumper. Jokic has got 15 points.
And this is what makes Jokic an MVP caliber talent. His ability to dominate the defense.
The three from Wembanyama. Rebounded by Johnson. Denver leading by 13. Gordon finds Brown. Now Murray. An important score for this team, averaging around 25 and a half a game. Pass to Jokic. Three-pointer. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his fourth assist in this one. San Antonio has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. One guy who's been getting it done is Jamal Murray.
He'll just keep hurting them from the three-point land if they let him. Here's a chance for Coach to change that.
And the Spurs making a change here. Barnes is checked in. All right, let's look at the last handful of seasons and the steals numbers for De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, steals are such a misleading stat sometimes. You can get 3 or 4 steals in a game, but then go 10 games without one. Steals feel streaky, like they just come in bunches. But for whatever reason, he's just not going on those steal streaks as often, and the numbers show it.
On defense, Denver. Looking to win the run. Vassell outside. Wembanyama screen for 3. And that's good. Vassell for 3. 13 points in the game.
These coaches have to be telling their team to keep feeding Vassell. Devin has been fantastic tonight.
For 3, Gordon. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Pass to Castle. And here's Vassell. Now here's Wembanyama, covered by Jokic. Wembanyama's shot is good.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Denver leading by 11. Outside Brown. Jokic the screen. Murray for 3. Nails it from 3. Murray's got 5 points in the quarter.
Prolific from deep in the first half. He's trying to continue that.
Murray against Fox. Outside for Wembanyama. Clock at 6. Back to Fox. And stolen by Murray. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. Denver moving it around. Pass to Jokic. From 13. And there are the Nuggets with another bucket.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Murray against Fox. Here's Wembanyama. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Murray up top. He's got 24. Pass to Jokic. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
Helps his team in so many ways. Jokic is more than just a leader.
Fox outside. Wembanyama, screen on Murray. Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Oh, a sturdy shot from Victor.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Cornette's checked in for Wembanyama. Bryant comes in for Vassell. Johnson, he's checked in for Castle. And it's Harper in for De'Aaron Fox. And then for Denver, Brown, he's checked in for Johnson. Hardaway comes in for Brown. And it's Pickett in for Jamal Murray. Pass to Hardaway. Outside, Brown. Right wing. Here's Jokic. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. And now 24 points for Nikola Jokic. Spurs trail by 16. Here's Harper. He's got 6. And stolen by Hardaway.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Over to the wing. Jokic in the post. Cornette defending. Takes the 3. Connects from downtown. And the Nuggets lead by 19.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Bryant, the pass to Cornette. Stolen by Jokic. Brown with it. Now guarded by Bryant. Pass to Pickett. 1:24 left to play in the third quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Hardaway. Fires the 3. And another 3 for Denver.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Now here's Cornette. He's got 5. Up top, Bryant. To end the run. And the layup is up and in. Denver leading by 20. Here's Pickett. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Jokic with it. The fadeaway. And again, it's Denver converting.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
San Antonio has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the paint. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Ooh, boy, Johnson, let's just say he's a great athlete. Wouldn't you agree?
Here's Pickett. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Pass to Jokic. They swipe it. And so it's the Denver Nuggets ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. We'll be back in a moment. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm Assist of the Game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Johnson and Barnes, your small and power forwards. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Harper. And it's Cornette in at the 5 spot. That's the San Antonio 5. Now here's Fox. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 14 points for De'Aaron Fox. Now here's Murray.
Hey, yo, right here.
three is up. He can't get it to go. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. They trail by 18. Fox outside. Out to the wing from deep, Harper. The rebound by Murray. And the Nuggets shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. Valanciunas, good.
I like it. An old school five. Jonas primarily does his scoring close in.
San Antonio with the ball after the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. Here's Harper, defended by Hardaway. Harper passes to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. Gets the three ball to go.
Though he likes to get to the rim and draw contact, Johnson will rise and fire from beyond the arc.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And here's Fox. Pass to Johnson. This one for three. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Denver leading by 14. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Outside Hardaway. And the shot goes down.
With his level of quickness, it's tough to keep up defensively.
Outside Johnson. Offline with a three. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Gordon finds Hardaway. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Now Valanciunas. Pass to Murray. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. And it's now 26 points for Jamal Murray. Spurs trail by 18. Fox with the ball. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. He buries it from three.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. And the switch here also for Denver. Nikola Jokic has checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Denver's coach was going over with his team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Pass to Brown. Outside Murray. Jokic the screen. Clock at 6. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Nuggets, Nikola Jokic. One shot.
What's up?
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Fox outside. Off target from three-point range.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
And it's Jokic, that time on the assist by Gordon. Gordon's got 4 assists in the game.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Now here's Fox. A quick shot there. It's off target. Outside Hardaway. Well, Richard, you would know something about this. Is the wing position the most important in the NBA right now?
I would say once we got to the point forward position of the Scottie Pippens, of the Penny Hardaways, it became the most important position in the NBA, and it still stands true.
San Antonio with the ball, following that last three-pointer by Denver. Fox can't get that one to fall. Gordon finds Murray. Uses the glass on the layup. Murray's got 31 points.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Pass to Wembanyama. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the San Antonio Spurs. On Sunday, they'll be facing Kevin Durant and the Houston Rockets. And then on Tuesday, they'll be facing Jaylen Brown and the Boston Celtics.
And for their matchup with the Hornets, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
Looking at who's out there now for San Antonio. Devin Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. And Stephon Castles subbed in for Harper. Can they get it? Barnes, no good. And it's Jokic with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Pass to Murray. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. To the inside, Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Here's Murray. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Jamal Murray.
What's up?
At the line for one.
The free throw drops from Murray.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
The Spurs have gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Castle outside. Pass to Barnes. Fox outside. Just 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
On the wing, Brown. He's guarded by Barnes. The shot by Johnson, no good. San Antonio shooting 56% today. Here's Fox. Vassell outside. From outside the arc. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Fox has got assist number 8 here already in the game. Outside Murray. Well, you want officials to get the calls right, but for video review, maybe institute a 2-minute time limit, you think?
Oh, I would love a good 2-minute time limit, but the worst thing to do would be to go to a 2-minute time limit and then have...
Oh, my goodness! How about that?
Yeah, just a vicious slam from Castle. You know, I have a feeling we'll see a few more of those over the next few years.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Denver leading by 21. Outside Murray. Pass to Jokic. Shoots from the baseline. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Murray's got 12 now in this quarter.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Three-pointer, Fox. Rebounded by Denver. Gordon's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Jokic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, with his size, Jokic is really hard to defend without fouling.
Jokic at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Jokic. Champagny, he's checked in for Barnes. And Denver with a change here too. Strother's checked in. Both good from the line that time. Richard, the league taking some steps to prevent flopping. What's the criteria for what crosses the line?
It's called STEM. It's an acronym for secondary, theatrical, exaggerated movements. Yes, that's a real term. It's kind of a limited definition, and it basically says, don't be an idiot.
And here are the Nuggets. They're on a 17-7 run. Jokic with a screen on Fox. Pass to Strother. Jokic against Vassell. Outside Murray. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Murray's got 39.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Here's Murray. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Murray's got 41.
Relentless in his approach. He has one thing on his mind: close this game out.
Now here's Fox. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
The lefty, De'Aaron Fox, boy, I am happy I do not have to check him.
A different look for Denver. Aaron Gordon's checked in for Johnson. Brown comes in for Strother. And Hardaway is subbed in for Brown. And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, BA, some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league.
6 to shoot. Murray passes to Jokic. That one drops for him. And now that's 35 points for Nikola Jokic.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Wembanyama, screen on Murray. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist from Fox. Wembanyama's got 18 points in just the second half. And here's Brown. Outside Murray. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Champagny. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
And there's the lob. And it's Fox with the jam.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. The Nuggets lead by 22. Outside Murray. Pass to Jokic. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 5. The fader. And again, it's Denver converting.
And the Joker, one of the most efficient mid-range shooters in basketball, seems like he just doesn't miss.
Now Fox. And Richard, for those vets who haven't won a ring yet, how hard is it to take less money to join a contender?
It is not hard, and contenders typically count on that. Because once you've made the money, if you've made it that far in your career, if there's one thing left that you want to accomplish, that's win a ring.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Nuggets.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And tonight's win will give them an even 40 on the year. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Nikola Jokic.
And I love his tenacity at the defensive end on the floor. Very disruptive all game long.
Looking at who's out there now for San Antonio. Lynx checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Harrison Barnes comes in for Champagnie. Bryant, he's checked in for Vassell. And Keldon Johnson subbed in for Castle. Free throw, no good for Fox.
We look at the pace of this league, and Fox, look, he is built for it.
Outside Murray. And the layup is good off the glass. Murray's got 43 points.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Hardaway, the pass to Jokic. Outside Jones. Pass to Hardaway. Shoots over Johnson. The rebound by the Spurs. Barnes with it. Fox outside. So no problem for Denver as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Nikola, congratulations on the win. What does a win like this say about your team?
I mean, we are looking for each other. We are finding it. When we start playing like we're supposed to play, we are really good. So hopefully we're going to continue to play like this.
Thanks, Nikola. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And we present the player of the game, Jamal Murray.